The girl's tears accidentally fell onto a blade of grass. The dog beside her was surprised to see a flower bloom on the grass. The scent it gave off made the disabled CEO unable to resist plucking it and taking a bite. The next second, the CEO's disabled legs not only stood up, even his blind eyes were able to see again. The CEO instantly realized the niece who had been abandoned in the countryside for 5 years by the eldest brother was not a jinx but a blessing. Even the dog praised the girl for being remarkable. It turned out that the girl had been despised by her parents as a jinx since birth. They had abandoned her in the countryside for 5 years to live with a villager. Every day she lived barely having enough to eat. Now the girl's grandfather was critically ill and not expected to live long. They had no choice but to send the CEO to bring the girl home. As soon as they left the mountains, they encountered a wild bull blocking the road. The girl said to the bull, "Grandpa Ox, please move aside." The bull told the girl there was danger ahead and they could not pass. The girl told her uncle what the bull had said. The assistant, hearing this, did not believe a bull could talk. He said they would not take that road and would have to go a long way around. The CEO thought that if a living creature blocked the road, disaster must be imminent. He heeded the girl's words and took a detour. Just as the car was about to turn around, a huge boulder crashed down from ahead. The assistant had not expected the girl's words to come true. The CEO increasingly believed the girl was a blessing. Before long, the girl followed the CEO to the family's home in the city. Seeing the luxurious villa where her parents lived, she remembered the doghouse she had lived in the countryside and felt deeply hurt. What made her feel even worse was that her parents had adopted a daughter. Now the whole family doted on the adopted daughter. The CEO told the girl to go to her room and change into something pretty. He would take her to see her grandfather shortly. Soon the girl arrived in the room with her dog. The servants brought over more than a dozen outfits for the girl. Also present was the vicious adopted daughter. The adopted daughter told her to hurry up and put on the clothes, or their parents would think she was dirty. The dog told the girl not to wear those clothes. The dog explained that something unclean had been sprinkled on the clothes. If she put them on she would itch all over and break out in a rash. The girl said she would not wear them. The adopted daughter immediately became displeased. She ordered the servants to force the clothes onto the girl. To protect her owner, the dog kicked the clothes onto the adopted daughter. A large rash immediately appeared all over the adopted daughter's body. When the parents found out, they were very worried. Not only did the brother accuse the girl of being a jinx, but her parents also scolded her. In everyone's mind, the girl wasn't worth a single hair compared to the adopted daughter. The mother claimed that if it weren't for the grandfather's grave illness, the girl would never be allowed to return to the family. Once they had seen the grandfather, she would be immediately sent back to the countryside. The girl was deeply hurt by her family's coldness. She cried and asked her parents if they didn't want her. At that moment, her uncle stepped forward and said, "If you don't want her, I do." Everyone was surprised that the CEO's eyes and legs had suddenly healed. After all, years ago they had schemed over the family fortune, and deliberately arranged a car accident that left the CEO disabled. In the end, the girl's father had seized control as acting head of the family. To get justice for the girl, the CEO asked his assistant to bring the inspected clothes. They discovered, however, that the garments contained large amounts of itching powder. The adopted daughter immediately denied doing it. The brother argued that the adopted sister was the one who had the rash. How could she have drugged herself?